Hello and welcome. You're now gaming with Ultum 27. Today we'll do some more builds on the new cities that we've established. We'll do some basic attacks. We'll have a look at the fields right now. There's a couple of level 10s, one level 10, two level 10. I need a level 10 forest actually. Doesn't seem to be much around actually. We've got two level 10 fields that we can hit, and level 5 seem to be hard to come by as well. Which is going to make it hard. There's one. It's going to make it hard for us to do our daily missions. So we'll start off hitting level 5s because they could take quite a bit of time, I reckon. I found a forest. Send a basic 500 troopers, 500 rockets, 500 SPGs and 500 tanks. We'll send the basic amount because we know that they will beat the level 5 fields without losing too many troopers. Beautiful. We need a level 5 grassland. There's one. Then we'll get stuck into our dailies. Beauty. Then we need a level 5 mountain. Yeah, they're going to be hard to come by because we're so close to the coastline. We haven't got the land all the way around us. We'll try and find some level 0 fields as well later on in the game. Got some level 1s. So we'll get back to England. That's our main resource city. What's going on here? Our PC is playing up again. I've got my live count up, I've got my Discord there, and I've got my YouTube to manage as well, so it's taken a bit out of my computer. Oh, nice cup of tea today. Let's have a look. We'll build up our production first of all. I'm also going to put down there. I'm not too sure what's going to go down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 rare metal. 7 oil. 8 food. And 8 steel. I'm not too sure what I want to put down there. I'll leave that for the moment. We'll build up on our heavy plant. No. Transport station. It's going to take 14 hours. We'll check out what researches we might be able to do. I need troop speed, so we need to build up our light plant. We'll build heavy load. We'll do that research in that city. We'll go to our second city. This is our main attack city. There is no food, so we're going to have to transport some food over from England. I'll dispatch the troops that I've built as well. We can send 1 million, I reckon. 1 million food over. While we're waiting for that, we'll get on to our third city. Now this city is going to be built up as a coastal. I need my heavy plants at level 6. Upgrade. And we can get onto some resource fields as well. What are we going to do here? We're going to go food, oil, rare metal, and steel. I'll try and get them up to level 5. We'll do the same in our next city as well. We need a lot of resources to come out of these two cities to feed our troopers. Here we go. We'll do the same thing in this last city here as well. We need steel, food, oil, and rare metal. Resources are very important. You cannot build troops or send troops without having these resources, food or oil. You can't build troops without steel and rare metal, food and oil. You definitely can't build up your city without these resources either. So they're very important. Most attacks are just to collect more resources, unless of course you've got a super city, and then, or a decent officer, then they're after that. It just depends really. So we'll get these up to level 5 and we'll start building on the empty spaces. We've got to do some research as well. We don't have to, but it would be wise to chuck in some research. But oh sorry, bit of wind. We're short on gold. Okay, so we should be able to do some builds here now. We've got lots to work on. Beauty. We're doing good builds here, guys and girls. Get these builds out of the way. We'll check to see how our attacking officers are going. We should have some trucks in these cities now. Okay, beautiful. So we've built these cities in 2 days. It's quite a remarkable effort. These last 2 cities, we built them in 2 days. This is the 3rd day of building. Back to our attacking city. I want to check to see what our reputation is. We're definitely not going to make the 250,000 mark, unfortunately. But we've had a good go at it. Having a really good go at it, I think. Just not a good... I haven't had the amount of attacks, or sent out the amount of attacks that I should have, I guess. I should be possibly hitting them NPCs a lot more. Might do a few more attacks on that level 1. It's going to take about 30 minutes before these troopers get back home. Actually, I'll make sure my mic's on. Beauty, mic's on. There we go. Beautiful effort. We need steel up. Oh, should I open up some... What's the steel level at once we get back online? Ah, how you going, Hammerhead? We just had to reload again, sorry. So, we've been building an extra 2 cities. It's over the last 2 days, and it's been quite successful. We're just building up levels now on our resort and on our production to build up our resources. But our main city, England... Ooh, what was that? I'll just mute the PC. Turn that down a little bit anyway, so that it's not so loud. Oh yeah, I found your advertising channel. Beauty. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we've got to do our daily chests in a minute. And hopefully we get some nice packs of diamonds. I'm after one of them 4,000 packs if possible. But anything's good. All good, mate. I'll do that now. There we go. I'll put the do not disturb button on. What was we farm? Yeah, I'm still learning with all that sort of stuff, so I'm going to have these little hiccups here and there. And it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. I'll do these quick builds, try to get them up to level 5 as quick as I can. We've got 2 attacks on their way to level 5 fields. So I was hoping building a couple more cities up would get me past that 250,000 reputation gap, but just building alone is not going to do it. Let's do our daily chests. Good luck. Big 4,000. No diamonds, but we've got some blueprints, master blueprints, architect blueprints, which will help us build up past level 10s. In our main city, England, we've nearly got all of our production at level 9. We're very close to hitting level 9s. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 that's not level 9. That's a good effort. We've got to build up our houses too. And our wall defence. We really need some wall defence. And in New City as well. This is my main attack city. City by the sea. I haven't got a name for it yet. I've got 3 cities there with no names. So we'll check that out. If you've got any ideas for names for my cities, please chuck it down in the chat or leave a comment. What else did I need to do? Check out my missions today. What missions we can try and accomplish. I wanted to get this one, get famous. Commander reputation reaches 250,000. I'll try that, but I'm not too sure I've got enough spaces. I can have 8 characters. So I won't be able to use that on. I can only use 8 characters in the name of the city. Once these attacks get back, I might try and hit this level 1 NPC. This time we'll do a siege on it, not just a plunder. That should give us a lot more reputation. It's going to start slowing down now because we've got everything building. Magnificent. So we'll go food there. We'll go oil there. Try and keep all my production equal as at the moment, but try and keep the income as equal as I can. Yeah, I don't really want to always be attacked. That's funny as. Poor bugger. Well, he puts it on himself though. So does his assistant, unfortunately. That's some quick building there. That's awesome. So I'll get these up to level 5. They're on the road to level 5. And slowly I'll get them built up. I've built these 2 cities in the last couple of days. We'll start getting them up to level 6 as well. Good effort. I'm not too sure. He did. He hit 10 million again. Oh, that's awesome. Overnight, because I was checking out the live count on his video on one of the videos on YouTube. They've got a live counts for Jake Paul, his brother, and a few other people, and he was still under the 10 million then. So overnight he's gained a couple of 100,000. So he must have, he must have some skill to have 10 million subscribers. He must be something about him. He's to have 10 million subscribers. So I can't really diss him. I'm not really a Jake Pauler myself. I don't know. I do like the drama channels because they're a bit funny. Like Scarce. I like Scarce and I like Leafy. They're a bit funny at times. But I can't really say I don't like Jake Paul because I've never really watched his work. I just see some of the drama in the drama channels. There must be something about him that people like, to have 10 million subscribers, because that is amazing. I like PewDiePie as well. He's a funny bugger. I've only just recently been watching his videos, and he makes me laugh, and I like a good laugh. Have you ever seen the slow-mo guys? They're awesome as well. They make me laugh as well. And their scientific stuff. So I've done our dailies. What we're doing now is our recruit and warrior battles. And I don't think you can pick on people for what they like. I think that's their own choice, and I'll have to check some of his work out. Old Jake Paul. His brother's pretty famous as well, isn't he? Oh, I haven't seen any recent ones of the slow-mo guys, but I like some of their work. Some of it's mesmerising. It's pretty clever. We used to sit down at tea time with the kids and watch it, but now we watch Loud House, the old cartoon. So we've got a couple of attacks going on very soon. Actually had 3 viewers earlier. That's awesome. Not getting booted off every 5 minutes either, that's even better. So we'll go back through and check our cities to see if we can do any more builds. We'll go to the last city here. No, we're pretty good. There we go. This city is actually another coastal city, so that I can build ships in this city eventually. So I want to build up the heavy plant so I can get the Naval Association in. That's being built up now as we speak. Awesome. I'm going to have to build up the arms plants as well. But first we'll get the production up so that we're collecting a lot of resources. Level 5s. We'll build this wall. That's awesome. We've got lots of resources coming in now. We've got to check to see when I'm off truce next. 8:27. So that's in the morning, just before around 12 o'clock we're off truce tomorrow. Ooh. I don't like the idea of that. So what am I going to build here? I'll put food in there. That'll make 9 farms. Okay. Construction is full. That's okay. Back to our last city. We've got... That's awesome. We've got an attack going on right away. So we're up against 1,300 armoured vehicles. We should cut these down pretty quick with our rockets. Let them go forward and see what happens here. So we did have 3 viewers, now we're down to 1. Pause our troops there. We'll set up our other attack as well. Awesome. A random Discord. Lots of people. That's awesome. Yeah, my missus found one for Pokemon Go. She does a bit of Pokemon Go. She's a bit of a gamer herself. Same as my kids, they're mad gamers. My daughter's only 4. She doesn't play much at the moment. But my boy, he's 8 years old and he's always playing, he's always gaming. Done well. So that was 2 successful battles, I guarantee. Forest, no losses. Beautiful. And no losses in the grassland either. We'll recall them troopers, and we've got to hit a basin, a swamp, a mountain, a basin, swamp and mountain now. So this is the long part. It takes forever sometimes, it feels like. What else do I need in this city? I could possibly put a communication centre in, but I think I want... If I haven't got a warehouse... No, I've got a warehouse, so I can put another house in here. How did you go with your editing on your movie, on your video, Hammerhead? So tomorrow, my construction master also runs out. Tomorrow night at 12:19 server time, 12:19. Actually, that might run out tonight. 27. that'll run out tonight at 12 o'clock server time. But I think I've got enough diamonds there to continue. It does get a bit hard, especially with long videos. That's why I like to do my live streams, because I do mainly hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. And the editing software just has trouble with that, especially on Linux. Sometimes it wouldn't even read it. But I've got a hard drive here with Windows 7 on it. My dad keeps trying to get me to use that, but I like the Linux. It's a lot easier on my PC, on my computer, because it's an older computer, and I don't want to push it too hard. I've got an extra fan to keep it cool, because it keeps overheating without that extra fan underneath. That's how much trouble it has. It's running off 7 gig of RAM, and I think it's a 4 gig processor. No, I'm not too sure. Yeah, something like that. But it has a lot of trouble. This is awesome. Yeah, the trouble with it overheats when you're doing basic stuff. Like you can't even play Sauerbraten, and that's a very basic game without it overheating. So I've got a extra fan underneath her. It'll probably do good editing on Windows, but I think I prefer Linux. Not too sure why. Oops, there we go. I've crashed my phone. I'll have to pause it here for a second. Sorry people, I'll have to put a password in. I'll be 2 seconds. Sorry about that. There we go, we're back. Sorry about that. So I was going to put food in here. So we've got our builds going really well. When one city finishes, the other city's rocking. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Mine might be 2 gig RAM, but dual processor. No, 2 gigahertz processor, but it's dual. I've got 2 gigabyte RAMs in it, but it's only running at 1 point. Oh no, near 7 gig of RAM. I'll just double check actually. Hopefully it don't die on me. System information. Yeah, 2.4 gigahertz processor, but it's dual processor times 2, and 7.6 gig of memory. I've only got 70 gig of hard drive space though. She's rocking. I've put extra RAM in it and it's rocking hard. That's probably why she overheats so much, I reckon. An old laptop she is. So I've done 4 of our battles so far. Now we're after we're after a mountain, level 5 or a random level mountain. I prefer to hit a level 5 because that'll give us both the level oh, excuse me, sneezing. Level 5 field I'm after. Mountain. That's a fair distance away. Found a swamp. Now and there's a basin. Might send over some troopers to England. That way I can get some more attacks done while I'm waiting for these troopers to come back home. Actually, I'll check to see how many dispatches I can send out of this city. I think it's only 2. I can send 3. So I'll get another officer down here once we reload again. I mean, I can't complain about my PC because my dad gave it to me. It was given to me, so it does the job. It's just not the fastest machine in the world. So I need a level 5 mountain. I think I've nearly been doing this a year. It'll be getting close to being a year, I think. Not too sure when I started. I'll check my YouTube. Let's have a look. I think it's nearly over a year. No, about 11th month actually. So it's coming up. Yeah, I'd say it's about the 11th month I started. We're in October. November the 5th is when I started. So it's getting there. We'll quickly check to see what... I know I can send over 500 troops here. I can do another attack that way. I can't do any dispatches. Damn. But I can get these boys back home really quick. Don't crash on me. Now to recall your troopers home quickly, you just click on their tab, stratagem. You pick the highest knowledge officer and fast retreat. Sort of a waste of flares this early in the game. But it'll allow me to get more attacks done. Ah, that's right, we'll do some more. Oh, fast retreat we wanted. Beauty. Now we need a swamp. And a basin next. Once I get this out of the way, I'll smack down on that level 1 MPC. I found a basin down here. Beauty. We'll go from the start, England, and we'll do some more builds. Should have plenty of food here because I sent 1 million over, 1 million food. So we need gold. We really need some gold. Good work. I think I need to get a stand for me mobile. I have to sit my mobile down for a minute. Giving me arm a workout it is. There we go. So these attacks are going to take a little bit of time. I should have a 15-minute speed up. Got a few of them, beauty. That way I can build up my general headquarters. I can have four dispatches at a time then. I'll send another officer over, a military officer. I think I've got one right here. There we go. M. White, she's perfect. Just under the 60 mark, but she's got 50 politics. So if I retrain that officer, should make a good officer then. Not too sure if that officer's going to be any good at a level 10. I think I transported her. I might have too many officers in my city. No. Yeah, I think I've got too many officers in my city. I have to build up my staff headquarters. So I'll do that again because I just abandoned one of my officers. There we go, we dispatched that time. I found a level 10 forest, but it's going to be an hour away. I don't think I'll be on for another hour. It's now 11:53 here, nearly 12 o'clock. Oh, I hope so too. Once I've finished here, I'll jump on a couple more live sub-for-sub channels for about half hour and see how we go. But I don't want to be up too late tonight because I've got to get up early in the morning to help the missus with the kids, get them to school. And I've been a bit slack lately with that. Well, we should be able to send out another attack. I wonder if we can hit this level 10 field. Nope. someone's on that. We can hit this mountain just to boost up. What happened there? I mustn't be able to have any more officers. Yeah, I need to upgrade that. We'll upgrade this really quickly. Military Institute level 1. Ah. I'll have to get rid of this house. I'm going to need to do that to these other two cities as well. I didn't realise that. Not a problem, mate. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I've had a fair few views tonight so far. Sometimes I've had 3 viewers. My peak is 3 viewers. 2 in the last hour. So it's been pretty good. It's been quite good. Probably one of my best nights so far. I have to work out a better routine and get on earlier. For my Aussie viewers, because after 12 it's a bit late. Damn, I didn't realise that I needed that institute, military institute, to boost up my staff headquarters. But now we do. I can fix that. We only need it at level 1. Yeah, I might try that. I just have to work out a better routine with the kids. My boy Macklin goes to bed around 9:30, but my girl, she's flat out. Sometimes she's up till 10:30s. And that gives me a little bit of time, like half hour, to have a cup of tea and get me stream all ready, get everything all ready, get in the right mind, a little bit of meditating. So I'm going to have to do that. Get into a better routine. That's my heavy plan I'm building up there, I think. Because I want to be able to send more than one dispatch out of these cities. So if I get on about 9, I could do longer videos. Yeah, I haven't really got a place yet to set up. So I'm in a lounge room doing my live streams. And it's a bit difficult. Yeah, that should give me enough time to do all these attacks and more. Now I'm sitting close to my modem at the moment, hoping I get a good bandwidth happening. So hoping that there's not too much interference, and that seems to be getting me game playing a lot better. I'll check these cities again, see if I can do any builds. Excellent. I've got to get rid of one of these houses. As I say, that'll crash. I might eventually do a live stream on my live count over the next couple of days and just have a sub for sub, see how that goes. I want to try and do that through the days when the kids are at school. I haven't got a full-time job yet at the moment. I'm currently looking for work, so this is pretty much all I do. So when you dismiss a building, you get a portion of the resources back. I've put a military institute in here, but I'll be taking that away because I need the Naval Association in there as well. Beauty. That is awesome. We've had a rather successful day today. We've done quite a lot of builds. Wonder how many. I've dropped all my taxes in all my cities because I'm off truce tomorrow, and I want to make it as hard as possible for people to steal my cities. So once I'm back on truce, I'll stick the tax back up to 15%, and that'll allow me to gain more gold. That'll help for research. I'm pretty tired myself, mate. Another big day today. I live about 5 minutes away from the beach and about 5 minutes away from the bushland, so we went out the beach today and had a bit of a walk up and down the beach with the kids. Spent a bit of time outside of the house. Not very often we get to do that. So I've always got something to build at the moment. It's been running quite well. And our attacks shouldn't be too far off hitting. One minute, 2 minute, 14 minutes. That's awesome. That's our basic daily, battle missions out of the way. When they come back, I'll attempt to hit a sea island. I might get away with hitting a level 1. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of experienced players playing on this server. I wouldn't call myself experienced. I'm a bit of a novice. Been playing the game for 3 years. Learning basic tips, I guess, throughout that 3 years. Not doing too bad of a job though. Good work. So we know 500 rockets will clean out a level 5 fields. They clean them out rather quick without getting attacked. So I might just build a lot more rockets and do it that way. The reason I do this is for the lucky badges. The lucky badges will help me purchase suit equipment, like suits and stuff like that. The equipment boosts up your officers quite a bit of points, but there's certain suits I wouldn't mind getting. So I'm saving up my lucky badges so I can do it in all one big hit. It's going to take quite a bit of time. It's good that it takes time, because if you can do it straight away, you can get pretty bored of the game, I guess. So it gives you something to work at. Like your researches and builds. I had to build a level 9 Navigation Association, which took 64 hours. And it just gets longer from the higher levels that you're building. It can get frustrating, but as I said, it just gives you something to work at. Right, what was I doing here? I was smashing down this house. So I can get more officers in this city. Beautiful. I'll check out them 2 alerts. Recall the officers back. No losses again. Awesome. And a silver key. Hopefully we've got a silver chest. Nope. But we're saving up on keys when them chests do come in. They do come in handy. How many days have I got left before 25 days? So I've got one more day. I'm not too sure I'm going to hit that level 25. That 250,000. I've got $36,848 reputation to hit before I get 250,000. So I'm not too sure I'm going to hit it. That's okay. We've done a remarkable job anyway, I think. Beautiful. Didn't take us long to fix that problem. I'm gonna quickly make a coffee, so I'll turn off mic for a second, a minute, and camera, and I'll be right back. Please be patient. And we're back. So today's worked out really well. We've been able to build in every city. We've been able to send out our basic attacks. We'll check our missions to see if we've completed our recruit and warrior missions. Once we reload, seems to be having trouble again. Let's hope we don't have that much trouble. Beauty. So I know it's taken quite a long time to do these builds, but if you continue and persist with it, you will eventually have a half decent city. So they're all level 9s up the top there, and I'm slowly building these guys up to level 9 as well. That's awesome. These production fields go right up to level 20, which could take half a year to a year to build. So it's not a quick game. You can't just quickly jump in it and think you can battle everyone. But it is a good time. It is a good game to pass the time when you're not so busy, and build when you have the resources and time. But if you get the basics out of the way, your population and your production fields built up, it does make it a little bit easier, I believe. Because you need them resources to continue building, attacking, researching, and building troopers. So if you do a little bit every day, I don't often get on every day throughout the day, but of a night time when I've got a bit of spare time, I spend roughly 2 hours on it. And I've done 24 days so far. So we've got a live stream here that we're going to check out. Damn, it's only gone 10 seconds with it. Must be having trouble with his internet. That's the... There we go. Leave a like. I'll keep that running in the background. So how many can I build here? 1. I'll build up the resources, rare metal. So now it's pretty much wait for the troopers to get back home. Once they're back home, I can once they're back home, I can send out a level 10 field, or I might just call it a night. Construction full. Nearly finished. We'll give it 2 minutes and I'll be able to build up that staff headquarters, so I can gain more troopers, more officers. So it's possibly not the best to get more officers because they're going to take a lot of gold, but if I do come across decent officers with a good political aspect, like over 60 points, or a military officer over 60 points, they'll be worth keeping hold of and building up. So each attack the officers do, they get experience out of the attacks. We'll have a look at our last attack at a level 5 mountain. That gave me 717 officer experience. But the higher the fields that you're attacking, the higher the points that you're going to be gaining. Oh, that is a good cup of tea. Moving on the teas tonight, I'm cutting down on the coffee because I'm not too well. I haven't been too well for a little bit of time now. It's starting to stress me out, so I'm trying to get healthy. There we go. Staff headquarters upgrade. I can speed up that upgrade. Beautiful. Now we can send another officer over. From England. Dispatch. I'll pick my officer first, then we'll move it over with scout planes. Now we should be able to, actually I should check to see if there's any decent officers in the military institute. Nope. So it's going to slow down a bit now because we've got some big builds to do. So I should be able to send in some extra attacks for my troopers. See how many trucks we've got in these cities. 100. I'm going to build trucks. I'll try and get 1,000 trucks this early in the game in each city. Just to start off with, so that I don't eat all my food. And I want to have about 1,000 scouter planes as well. Just ate up a lot of resources, but that's all cool. Good work. That's right, we'll check out our missions as well. I don't think I collected the rest. No, we didn't. Good work. Crash. Trouble with a mower is all your cup of tea goes straight in there. So we should have enough troops to smack down that level 1 NPC. We'll just check. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to hit that NPC. we need a little bit of oil to help us. So we're running out of oil. $200,000. It's going to need another one. Oh, the hungry troops are hungry for oil today. Damn. So that's over 300,000. I don't know. Should I send in infantry division? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Yep, we'll do it. It's going to be a 30-minute attack. Damn. So I'm going to cover up the cam for a minute. I apologise for any inconvenience. I'm going to have a quick smoko and I'll be with you. I'll be still on the chat. Leave a comment in the live chat box there. I've also got Discord. I'll chuck in a link for you to check it out. And I'll try and be able to manage the live chat on YouTube as well as Discord link. See how we go. probably be a bit longer on the stream tonight. We'll see what happens. And we crashed. How you going, matey? I was checking out your live subs. Congratulations, you're doing well. Oops, I'm supposed to be typing there and it's going everywhere. There we go. Thank you for your support, mate. Checking out my vid. There we go, we're back. Just having a quick smoke. I know I shouldn't talk about that, but I don't want people seeing it. It's a disgusting habit. Do not do that at home. Should try and get your subs going for a little bit longer. I was a little bit late jumping on, but I did check it out. I let it run through in the background. Don't mean to tell you what to do, but it might help you gain more subs if you're doing it for a little bit longer. We need steel. I reckon I'm going to be crashing very soon. I've got an attack 16 minutes away on an NPC. That's going to be an epic battle. So we've got some production fields to build up. I'm trying to build them up to level 6. It's going to take a couple of days, but we'll get there. So I can build one more. We'll move to our next city and have another go at that. I thought we were going to crash then. So we've had quite a successful day at builds today. Still nowhere near our 250,000 mark. Still very far away from that. Starting to get a bit exhausted now. It's nearly 1 o'clock. Excellent. I like to check out my subscribers' work. I like to leave a like as well, a comment. Hopefully we can support each other in this early part of advertising yourself. I mean, it's very difficult to get live subs, loyal live subs that will stick by you. I mean, you need to produce quality videos, I understand that, but when you're really new at this sort of stuff, it's difficult. I've found it very difficult. And my PC's playing up now. There we go. And views, that's what you need. You really need views too, as well as subscribers. See, with the internet, you're really putting a lot of, if you're paying for your internet, you're putting a lot of finances into it, and you're not really gaining any finances back. I think I've made nearly 1 cent in the last, what, 50 videos I've done. I love chatting with my viewers. That's probably the best part about it at the moment. I love this game, and being able to show people how to play it's probably one of my favourite things as well. How much have I got to build here? Awesome. So I think we need oil there and a farm there. So I've had pretty good lot of builds today. We've built quite a fair bit of production. Excellent, that's good work. So we've got 10 minutes before our next attack. Sorry, I'm starting to get a bit quiet, getting a bit tired. So we've got 2 hours and 5 minutes, 2 hours and 6 minutes so far on this stream. I think we'll go another half hour. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. I'm starting to get a bit tired. So we've got 8 minutes on that attack. Let's see if we can do some speed ups and some builds. Not quite yet in that city. And not quite yet in that city. We need gold. We're going to have to start looking at taking some gold from other people's cities. There we go, refresh again. Unbelievable. I think that's my internet dropping in and out. There we go again. We've got an epic battle coming up in 5 minutes. And that'll be our last battle for the night, I reckon. Hopefully we don't lose too many troopers. Actually, I should check out if I need any population in these cities. You're a drop in population, so most of them will be working in the resource fields, and I've only got 2,200 to build troops with in that city. And the same there, 2,244. So tomorrow, I reckon we're going to be working on our houses. Construction full. That'll be right, 7 minutes. And I'll be able to build up my city hall. So we'll do some big builds. I'm running out of oil as well. Luckily we've got some oil plants being built. Sorry guys. Sorry ladies and gentlemen. So the idea at the moment is to stay out of other people's way, not to get too cheeky on the world chat, because they'll make it very difficult for you to continue your builds. They'll steal your resources when you're off truce, crush your cities. That's not the developer's fault, that's just some people can be very nasty. But you do get some good players in this game, which will help you out. So I need got wall defence being built in England. In our new city we need to build up our wall. That's right, we needed oil. So we will keep working at that. And steel. Excellent. 1 minute. 15 seconds before the big battle. I did a plunder on this city last night, and it was a success, but there wasn't the amount of troops that I was expecting. I was really expecting more troops. Well, that is a good cup of tea. Here we go. So I'll hold back our fighter planes. And our motorised units will hold them back. Oops, pushed the wrong button there, unfortunately. Heavy tanks, where are they going? They're going to be sitting with the motorised units. We'll hold our infantry division there, and we'll hold our rockets there as well. I didn't want my infantry division to go too far. Oh, let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go, troopers. Let's just go in. Where are our rockets hitting? Good work. We'll just let them all go random. Sometimes that's best. I think we've got this one. That was a beautiful win. We'll check out our General Intelligence and Seas report. That was an awesome win. 4,000 reputation. Excellent. We'll have a look to see how much we need now. We're definitely not going to hit the 250,000, unfortunately. Damn. I'm definitely going to have to pass out, people. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate the support. Hope everyone is well. And tomorrow, I think we'll build up on our city's houses. Try and get more population in. We'll do these quick builds while we're at it. So we've got our resource fields nearly hitting level 6s in this city. In our main city, they're nearly at level 9s. So I've got all our builds out of the way. We've got, don't crash, no research is going at the moment because we are lacking in gold so bad. We'll get our truth help up. That boosts up their hit points by 15% at the moment. So I think I'm going to call it a night, people. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please take care. Have a good day. Be safe. Later all. Thank you.